Today we have some important facts to discuss. 2018, Adobe released their report from their consumer email survey. 1,000 workers were surveyed about personal and work email use. When they asked the question, what's the most annoying phrase used in an email at work? Not sure if you saw my last email was at the top. It seems like most of our emails are sent to follow up or chase our other emails. Alright, so enough with the stats. My name is Dave, and in this video, we're talking about how we can use Teams instead of email. I don't think email is going to be dead anytime soon, but we can certainly reduce our reliance on it and have less emails in our inbox. I want to show you some things that we do internally, and hopefully you can take away a whole bunch of information about how you can use Teams in your business. Microsoft calls this tool a hub for teamwork, and rightfully so. It is a place where we can communicate, collaborate, all in one place. 1 second we have our communication, our chat, our conversations, and then in the same area we have our documents, we have our previously saved video conferencing, we've got external apps like diagrams or other applications like to-do lists or tasks. We've got other internal applications inside of 365 like Power BI or Planner. Everything's in one place relating to that project or that team, and I get less and less reason to need to leave that place to do my work or find out the information I need to find out to get my job done. So next time you feel the need to email 5 people a document to collaborate on, why don't you instead think about Teams? Drag and drop that document into a Teams channel or group. Those 5 people can collaborate on it in real time together. They can chat on it, make changes. That version of truth remains there, not multiple versions sent around. This is much quicker, much more effective, much more efficient for teamwork. Tip number 2 today is getting new team members up to speed. One of the challenges we have with email is that we get so many of them. A lot of emails we get are CC'd to us, and they may not even be relevant to us. So when we have a new team member, he or she needs to get up to scratch with both what we're doing as a team and also the projects that are going on. I might have to scroll through my inbox and forward 385 emails to that person to keep them up to speed with what's been going on. But imagine alternatively, everything's kept in a Teams channel. All the communication is right there in one feed. The documents are there. Previously held meetings were there. If I need to know about something, I could even search the transcripts of the videos, and hopefully the words I'm looking for have been spoken about before. Me as a new person to that team would have a much better experience, and I'll be up to speed a lot quicker than had I had an alternative way of onboarding. This brings me to my last point, which is contextual discussions and reducing noise. In Teams, I can be a part of whichever teams or channels I want to be part of. I can mute notifications on certain things I don't want to see, and I can focus on things that are relevant to me. If you structure teams in such a way where each project has their place, you typically find people won't chat about unrelated things in those projects. For us internally, we have a water cooler channel which people know they can go to have chats about the weekend or things that aren't relevant to work. We need those places to talk. It's part of socializing and I think building our culture. But to have a water cooler channel means people don't post photos of their weekend in the middle of a projects channel where we're trying to keep that in context of that project. And let's talk about the dreaded reply all email chains. You may have been a victim of one of these yourself. It usually starts out innocently. Christine sends an email to some of her colleagues. Hi everyone, here is the first draft of our presentation for the event next Wednesday. What do you think? A PowerPoint presentation. Event presentation.pptx is attached to the email. Then reality sets in. There are 27 people on the to line and 4 in the CC. We can't be sure, but there's likely someone in the BCC as well. Every one of those individuals has a copy of the email and a copy of that PowerPoint presentation. And you know what happens next? A nightmare, which no doubt will fill up your inbox over the next 24 hours. Within 4 minutes, the first reply all comes in. Hey Christine, great work. I just made a few minor amendments on your PowerPoint deck. See attached. There is a file now called event presentation-edits.pptx. 30 seconds later, Dave shoots his feedback through. Christine, not so sure about slide 3. Can you delete it and replace it with that slide we used for the pitch last month? An hour later, without reading Dave's feedback, Sandra chimes in with some minor edits. as well as introducing some new formatting that she copied from another presentation. Suddenly, the original author of the draft presentation is overwhelmed with emails in their inbox, as well as multiple versions of the presentation with conflicting feedback that now needs to be manually merged into one copy. Teamwork has changed. The workforce is dramatically different than it was 3, 5, 10 years ago. The more effective input and feedback we get from our peers or managers, the better the output is going to be. I'm sure you've got your own ideas about why you love Teams over email, and I'd love you to share those below. Please comment, tell me what it is for you. That is it for today's Teams in 10 Days video. I really look forward to seeing you in the next one.